Justice for Sahil is NDTV's campaign, as we believe that justice should not be denied to the 23-year-old Delhi youth's family. A reckless underage teenager's act for reels on Instagram has claimed a real life, and now the family of that minor is busy giving bizarre defenses. Last night you heard the inconsolable mother of Sahil pleading for justice. Today you heard the father of the minor who was driving that Scorpio brazenly defending his son. The fight for justice remains.
मेरा बच्चा 50 फुट ऊपर हवा में उड़ के नीचे गिरा है। मैं अपने बच्चे के लिए क्या मांगूंगी? मेरा तो बच्चा ही नहीं बचा।
While one family's whole world has come crashing down,
मेरे पास सब कुछ खत्म हो गया। एक ही काम बचा है, मेरे बच्चे को जस्टिस दिलाना बस।
the other is giving bizarre statements.
अनजाने में गलती कर दिया है, अनजान मतलब वो लेके गलत कर दिया, ये बहुत गलत है।
This is what the father of accused in the Delhi hit and run case had to say when asked about his son's sinful act. The case that has shaken the nation, outrage is growing over such insensitive and bizarre remarks. Instead of taking full accountability and responsibility, the father tried to justify the glaring lapses. He even cited his son's health as a reason behind the age discrepancy.
ये वहाँ के शोर शराबे में उसका हेल्दी शरीर देखने से पब्लिक द्वारा कोई कुछ बोल रहा था, कोई कुछ बोल रहा था। घटना स्थल का आप समस्या को समझ सकते हैं। मेरे नज़र में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। जो दस्तावेज है हमने जो पुलिस प्रशासन द्वारा दिया वो सत्य दिया, और जो जेन्युइन है वही दिया।
When asked about how a minor was allowed to drive, he simply said that he was not aware that his son could even drive. And what about the previous driving challans? The father blames the driver. Listen to this.
देखिए, मैं मौजूदा हालत घर में नहीं था, मैं बाहर था, और बच्चा अनजाने में गलती कर दिया है। मेरे पास जो बिजनेस में वो गाड़ी इन्वॉल्व है, जो हमारे ड्राइवर ले जाते हैं, जो हमारे ट्रकों का काम है कमर्शियल व्हीकल का, उसमें हमारे ड्राइवर से चलान है, ना कि उस बच्चे से चलान है। कोई भी मेरे नज़र में नहीं था, मुझसे बहुत डरता था। अच्छा। मेरे नज़र में नहीं था।
Now mother of 23-year-old Sahil is begging for justice. Grieving, shattered but determined. She demands accountability from the family and from the system.
मैं जब से घर से लेके निकली, मैंने उसको अकेले ही पाला है। I did a lot of work. I gave him the best I could.
But the family of accused has now only sorry to say.
मुझे बहुत अफसोस है, मैं बहुत दिल से गहरा बहुत अफसोस है। उस फैमिली के लिए भी मुझे बहुत बड़ा दुख व्यक्त मैं कर सकता हूँ। उस व्यक्ति के लिए भी मुझे बहुत दुख है।
A mother is fighting not just for justice for her son, but for a system that ensures such recklessness does not go unpunished. And NDTV stands with Sahil's family. Will justice prevail?
And joining me from outside the home of the accused underage teenager who was driving that Scorpio is my colleague Akhil Jamil, who has spoken to all of the people involved. Anushka Garg has been in touch with the Dwarka police, who spoke to NDTV first. Bismi Taskin has been tracking all angles of the story and in fact put all of the elements of the story together for that big news break last night here on NDTV that has set the national media agenda. Akhil, What action is the police planning to take against the father? You've just had a conversation with him. He says he apologizes to the nation, but none of that makes any difference because Sahil Dhaneshra is dead. Nothing can bring him back. The police has decided to add the father to the charges as well. When is that going to happen? What charges does the father face? And where is that juvenile right now?
Well, Shiv, if you see right now, the juvenile is at his very residence. I was speaking to his father a few moments back, and he has confirmed this to us that right now he's not in a condition to speak, and he's very traumatized due to this very event. And right now, if you see, the investigation is currently underway. While I was speaking to the DCP of the Dwarka region, Mr. Ankit Singh, he has confirmed this to us that the accused father, the juvenile father, the minor's father, is going to be charge sheeted in connection with the case because he was the one who was the responsible person in this case because the accused in this case is a minor. And if you see the kind of templated response we have got from the accused father, when I asked him that question, because if you see in this very case, what we have seen, Shiv, that there are 13 different challans, and out of those 13 challans, there are 9 challans which basically cut for the over speeding.
Yeah.
And out of those 9 challans, if you see, 1 challan has been cut for driving without license. So who that individual is? Because what we have seen that his father has been giving us statements and painting everything
Yes.
with a single brush, saying that his son has got nothing to do. He has got no idea that since how long he has been driving his vehicle. So if you see, he is basically trying to avoid the media question on those fronts. So we basically categorically asked him this very question, that who that individual was when that challan of 500 was cut, when the individual was not basically having a driving license. Was it your son? But if you see, he has got no answers to it.
No, and all the thing is, I just want to say that when you listen to a father and when he says that my son is in depression, the family is in gloom, these are words that might melt some hearts. I am sorry, they do not melt my heart at all, because this father has blood on his hands, and I'm going to say that very, very clearly. I'm also a human, I'm also a father, and I know that if you are irresponsible in this way and you've caused someone else's death, then you have to face the music as well. What kind of action is the police planning to take now, Anushka? You've been in touch with them. The DCP in Dwarka spoke to us on my show a short while ago as well. It looks like only NDTV's news break and the media attention is finally forcing some action now.
Well, that's right, Shiv. We have spoken to the DCP in this matter, and he has said that strict action will be in fact taken. We have seen that the juvenile had first said that he was 19 years old and the police was trying to try him for the crime on that particular age. But now, after the lawyers of the father, of the accused, in fact, came into play here, they had said that no, the victim is in fact a minor who is 17 years old. We had tried again and again to get answers from the father, but yet again, he had a lot of time to prepare and he had an excuse for every accusation that was pelted his way. He has said that he is deeply sorry about the incident and that he feels about the family and the pain that they are going through, and that whenever he was at home, his father was in fact not his father in fact used to make sure that the child did not take the car away. But now we are seeing that the police have said that they will be in fact taking action into this case. Right now, the accused in this case is out on interim bail so that he can give his board examinations that has started from today. But yes, this once again raises the question about what kind of actions are being taken in such reckless driving cases, and how, if the person is minor and if such cars are involved, then how come the people get bail so easily? And also we have seen that in this case also the accused is right now outside on interim bail, and the police have confirmed that once the exams are over, he will once again be taken back and into the custody. Over to you.
Bismi visited the mother today, Inna Makan, and she had a conversation with her as well. Obviously inconsolable. I don't know how many interviews she's given today, Bismi, since our interview with her last night on NDTV. How is she doing? What are her expectations? You managed to spend some time in their household today, Bismi.
Yes, Shiv. The mother has been crying inconsolably, and not since just after, media channels reached her. She has been crying inconsolably since the 3rd of February, since she lost her son. The only demand that the mother has is an amendment in the Juvenile Justice Act. Because, Shiv, if you remember correctly, the 2016 Mercedes case where Shilpa Mittal had lost her brother, She had also approached the Supreme Court asking for changes in the Juvenile Justice Act in a similar hit and run accident, fatal accident crash. There have been numerous instances, such instances that we have seen over the years, where the juvenile, just because of the age, makes bail. Now, DCP Dwarka Ankit Singh had told us that the father of the juvenile will be prosecuted under Section 199A of the Motor Vehicles Act, which essentially implies that, as a guardian, you are being held liable in front of the law because your ward has taken the keys of a car that you own. However, this is nothing short of murder. This is nothing short of a case that should bring sections of culpable homicide not amounting to murder, abetting culpable homicide not amounting to murder. Shiv, over to you.
I promise our viewers that our gaze will not shift even for a moment from this story until justice is delivered to Sahil's family. Anushka, Akhil and Bismi are part of our fearless reporting team who has brought you this story live and has literally created visible impact on the ground, whether it is law enforcement, whether it is the judiciary, whether it is the system, and they will continue to do so fearlessly. So remember their faces. You're going to be seeing a lot more of these three reporters on the biggest story of the year so far. Thanks to the three of you for being with me here tonight on The Buck Stops Here. That's it on the show. If you have been, thanks for watching. See you at the same time tomorrow. The news continues on the other side with Vishnu Shom on Left, Right and Centre.